Welcome to Best Videos Podcast.
I'm gonna hit my vape.
You can still hit your vape. This is the last time you're going to see the video for a long time, so all the rest are going to be straight audio black. Audio black. That's my rap name. But we're talking about...
Mine's Menace Quaid.
all right. And Ryan, you're like something Ali or something?
I don't like rap very much. So.
God, you're such a contradiction. We're talking about if the Bible was a video game.
The Bible would be a sick video game. I still hold it to this day.
But if in the fighting game, is it like Street Fighter fighting?
Yeah, it reminds me of
Does
the
it
Power
look
Rangers.
good?
Is Noah in it?
The graphics remind me of the Power Rangers fighting game.
Okay, so they're kind of semi-realistic. They're not great. They're like MVC3 style.
MVC3 holds up and looks great.
Well, MVC3 is a little more cartoony than the Power Rangers.
That's why it
game.
holds up so well.
Yes.
But does Jesus like die but then rise back up?
Jesus
Like Seth from Street Fighter Third Strike. Resurrection!
He arrives at the game on the crucifix.
That's sick. Does he use it to fight?
I'm trying to...
Does he nail you to a cross with his finisher? This is all blasphemy.
What is it called?
Though, you'd play a fighting game for all the characters based off of different gods.
Oh, it's just Fight of the Gods.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus uses the stakes as his weapons.
Dude, that's actually kind of...
That's metal as fuck. See the okay.
Like if he broke it off, like, and then...
You've never seen that picture?
No.
There's a picture there. It's like where it's like a super buff Jesus breaking off and people edit people's heads onto it. So it's like to represent like whoever like breaking it from whatever, but he's ripped and he's just like, ah.
They always draw Jesus super ripped most of the time.
Oh, he's the son of God. I don't know what that has to do with
I know.
it, but
why are you buff?
he's got a godly physique.
I thought he was supposed to be like male nourished looking.
Male nourished? Okay, no. What does male nourished mean?
Malnourished?
Not malnourished.
I know.
Malnourished. Is that like a well-fed...
nourished by...
A man.
A lactating
man fed you. A man fed you some good stuff.
Nourish is a word we need to use more. It's a word that's like
I don't like that word.
It's like an old school
like moist.
word. No.
Yeah.
Moist.
Nourish.
Nourishment is okay.
Nourishing.
Nourishing. What could be nourishing? Or anything.
Food.
Yeah, right.
Isn't
Vitamins,
it
minerals.
nourishing?
It would be nourishing, I think.
Probably.
If I want to say nourishing.
Yeah, but whatever.
Hella carbonation.
Was that nourishing?
Yeah, hella carbonation from the soda into my throat.
You just sucked up all that carbon, CO2. You're just gonna die.
I'd say the most nourishing thing is
knowledge.
Eating soup when it's cold and rainy outside.
I don't like soup. Soup can go fuck itself.
Wow.
I want to eat my food, not drink it. Fuck you if you like soup.
But you do eat
they have
soup.
food in it, though.
No, that's a stew. It's different.
That's a stew.
Soup has stuff in it.
No.
Like chicken noodle soup. If you make it yourself.
No.
We went to a spaghetti factory yesterday, and you get minestrone.
Soup is a side.
Yeah, people got
Soup is
minestrone
a
on the
meal.
side.
No, soup is not a meal.
I feel like soup is a side.
It's a pretty
I think soup's for when you're sick, man.
savory, hearty meal.
Oh, dude, I love eating just straight tomato soup. Definitely not going to put a grilled cheese with that.
You have to have grilled cheese.
Yeah, that's the main course. The soup is just there to dip it in. It might as well be fucking ketchup.
But it's not the same.
I know, but
grilled
it might
cheese
as well
is good
be.
with ketchup, though.
Grilled cheese is fucking
That's
bomb
the
with
most
ketchup.
disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
Really?
Grilled cheese and ketchup?
Yeah. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You ever do macaroni and ketchup?
That is so white.
Macaroni and ketchup?
No.
That's good, too. I like that.
That's so white.
Wait, macaroni and ketchup? That's gross.
That's good.
It's fucking... That's gross.
Good thing about grilled cheese and ketchup and then macaroni and ketchup.
I know they're essentially made of the same things. That's really fucky, actually. A grilled cheese and
scrambled eggs and ketchup?
a grilled cheese and mac and cheese are the same thing.
Okay, scrambled.
They're both
eggs
wait.
and ketchup.
They're both bread with cheese on it, right? Because noodles are just bread, right?
Sure.
It's egg and wheat, right?
Sure.
So
I'm right.
I guess.
But eggs? Do you do eggs with ketchup?
Yeah. Hash browns with ketchup. I mean, it's potatoes
Well,
with
hash brown
ketchup.
potatoes with ketchup is just the way it's supposed to go.
But I'm not a big egg guy. I usually don't eat egg. I don't hate eggs.
I love eggs. I just fucking
All right,
love
okay,
eggs.
we get it.
I
What do you like?
fucking
How do you
love-
like your eggs?
I call them dip eggs. I like them over
Sunny
easy.
side up
So, is that sunny? Oh, that's over easy.
or over easy.
Over
they both,
easy is
they
when
both
it's-
have yolk.
Isn't over easy when it's a little bit cooked and the yolk's a little bit cooked?
A little bit.
Maybe
And
over
sunny side
medium?
up's a little bit more runny.
It's running. I used to call them
I
dip
like
eggs
scrambled
since I was a
eggs,
kid.
but I like scrambled eggs mixed with stuff, like omelets mixed with stuff.
I'll
I'll
do
throw
scramble.
shallots in there and stuff like that.
I do scramble mainly so I don't get a lot of carbs, because if I do dip eggs, for every egg, I at least need one slice of bread.
But yeah, back to Jesus looking malnourished. I just realized my brain as you were talking. I was like, wait, what? How did we start talking about eggs?
I think it'd be dope.
Well, Jesus is like an egg,
if it
right?
was like
he
a
like
Street
cracked
Fighter-
open and like was born again, right? Easter.
yeah.
It all connects, bro. That shows you that the Bible is true, right? Because it predicted that.
That's true. Street Fighter type game with Noah. He'd bring in like animals and shit to attack
He'd
with.
be like
But
that
that's like
chick from
his-
Tekken that points and the
How
tiger
far can you
comes
take
in.
it? How many characters can you think of can be in it?
The Bible.
Abraham.
I know, but what would their moves be?
Well, the 12 disciples would be one character, but they'd be like they do combos by summoning other characters, right?
But like what?
They'd be like
what,
the ice climbers with multiple. With
What
12
do they
people.
give though?
Judas.
You know his last name was Iscariot. His name's
Mhm.
Judas Iscariot. That's the sickest name ever. I don't care what anybody says.
Like I can't think of anything special.
The devil would be someone.
Okay, you have 3 characters,
There's John the Baptist. He probably just drowned people.
but Moses does that already.
He'd
No,
be-
Moses is on the boat. He'd have animals. No.
Wait,
No, Moses is the guy who separates the sea. Yeah,
You're
so
thinking
he
of
would have his
Noah.
staff. He'd fight with his staff. He'd like turn things into snakes or, you know.
He talked to the burning bush, didn't he?
Yeah, light stuff on fire. Who knows? Hit you with the commandments.
It's a pretty small roster.
I think you're wet.
I think the
You got all
Bible's
4
way
horsemen. You got Ezekiel. You got the angels. You got Michael, Gabriel.
No, we got to think of movesets and like something special they can all do.
I'm not a fucking well-read person, but there's a lot of information on a lot of these characters that I could probably come up with a. I could probably come up with a
David and Goliath.
I could come up with a 16-man Bible roster and give you movesets for each of them and play styles for each of them. I almost guarantee
David
it.
and Goliath, son.
Goliath is a-
Samson.
Goliath is a grappler and David's a zoner.
Samson.
Yeah, Samson.
It would be like Vega when he loses the mask at one point. He loses his hair at one point. You're like, you're about to beat him.
There's David,
That's a,
King
whoa.
Solomon.
I know, but what do they do?
Sorry,
They have to
Was
be able
King
to-
Midas
they
back
have to be
then?
able to offer
No, that's a Greek
something.
thing.
No. Huh?
They have to have some type of like thing that makes their character like
they do. How much do you know about the Bible, though?
I don't give
Exactly.
a shit.
That's what I'm saying, though, is that like somebody who knows enough about the Bible, there's plenty of information. Like I said, if you give me enough time, I could probably
They
do
need some
this.
type of magic or
Holy man.
a weapon that they're known
Moses
to
has the
have.
staff. He has
Yeah,
the
but we
staff.
already,
He turns
already
into
covered Moses and Noah. Who else would you add to
Jesus, obviously.
The devil.
David and Goliath. Goliath's just a big brawler. David's got the sling. Samson is also a big, strong character in the Bible, only being a brawler.
it? I've never heard of
You don't know Samson's story? Cut his hair and he lost his power. We even learned about that. It's JW.
That's why they don't. That's why they don't cut their hair in a few days.
Yeah, his hair goes right off.
I lost all my hair.
So he's got no strength.
I lost all my
That's his thing. Is he?
JW knowledge.
He's really
I'm
strong
weak.
early in the game, but as you fight him, he loses more and more of his hair. So he's really strong early in game. You keep his health high.
He
but
just
if you
keeps getting shorter.
If you knock him down, he starts to lose bits. It's like falling out.
I think
I think I'm going to hell for this.
I know. I think a girl deceives him and
four-
cuts his hair.
I mean, there's the 4 horsemen, right? Those are all biblical figures. There's famine, war, death, and
That just makes the game a whole lot
conquest.
cooler to
I know.
have
Then
all
you get
these
to have
like.
you get to have Archangel. You get to have
Yeah,
like-
you can have Gabriel, Michael, Abdiel.
I know, I was talking about X-Men.
Oh,
I mean,
not those horsemen.
We're basically
Not the
explaining
lame
an X-Men
horsemen, the
game right
cool
now.
horsemen.
That's basically.
Yeah, there's a
what
lot
we
of
are
biblical
explaining.
references in X-Men, I guess.
There is.
Well, X-Men's very political.
I said biblical.
I'm just saying
The Bible isn't political.
that's what they're fighting for.
I got a text that was like, this chick is trying to make sure that there are these evil books in schools that'll corrupt our. I'm
get
like,
I'm
texts
so
like that
tired
all the
of
time.
my phone.
How do they get my number?
I remember when the left was censoring Tom Sawyer, and I remember the right's trying to censor any book with like any mention of sex or even gay people in it. And I'm like,
You're on Facebook. You're on.
no,
But my
I get
phone?
these text to me. And
on my phone, it's
Ryan,
like
my name's not Peter, so somebody has my number and is fucking writing on all this thing because he's already donated to some of these
Oh,
campaigns.
I own the house. My name's Ralph. They ask for me to sell it.
mine's
many
like,
times.
hey, Trumpers, we're losing again. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
But you
Did you vote?
you being in,
Not
you didn't.
today.
Did you vote, Ryan?
yes,
Good.
you being
Good
in
for you exercising your rights.
social media, they already sold all your information. So even if you
I
didn't
thought I
give
get
it
to pick that. I thought
no.
It says, would you like us to?
When
And
you-
I'm like, no.
when you log into Facebook or whatever,
When you-
there's fine details that you just didn't read.
Yeah, I mean that's true about everything.
Isn't
If you've
Elon
signed up
Musk trying
anything-
to change everything with Twitter?
Oh yeah.
Don't even get me started. He put a.
You
He
got
supported
me
a.
started.
So did you hear about Nancy Pelosi?
Nancy.
Nancy-
I thought you said anti-pussy.
No.
I'm like, who's anti-pussy?
Nancy Pelosi.
Uh-huh.
You hear about her husband? Some guy broke into their house,
Yeah.
beat him with a hammer.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
He was trying to go after Nancy Pelosi. He's really funny. It's not funny, but the way it was described, I can literally.
But she
picture
wasn't
it.
home.
He comes in. He's like, he asks, "Where's Nancy?" He doesn't say like that's like quoted as what he said. He's like, he asks her husband, "Where's Nancy?" It's like, what the fuck are you on first name basis?
So
Where
bad.
are you, Nancy? It's like a horror movie. But yeah, and then he tried.
Where's Nancy?
He tried to call the cops. The guy found out. He managed to cut contact with the cops, and the guy beat his legs in with a hammer.
Just his legs?
Well, his head too.
I was gonna
He
say,
put the guy in like a coma.
If you're going for legs,
he's,
that's kind of weird.
he's stable now, but like people are like, of course, everybody on the right's, not everybody on the right, but conspiracy theorists. Like
He's just extremist, or he's just someone on the left that's.
It's either it's a false flag, they faked it all, or it's his. And Elon Musk secretly kind of supported. He tweeted out something that was like alluding to this, that it was a domestic dispute because it was her husband's gay lover. And it's like, no, it's a crazy guy that lost his fucking mind and attacked a political person for no fucking reason.
How do you even get to the house?
They weren't guarding it very well.
No, just like even going to my house, like.
I could break into your house if I really wanted to.
Well, I know, but like someone walking up to the.
By the way, society is held together by this string of common decency, this very thin line. I could break into any of your houses. I just don't want to get arrested. But
Well,
it's
it's
not that
like
hard,
walking up
right?
to the door.
If I don't care, I could break into your house. And
Why would you open the door to him though? I just
You
like.
don't have to.
No.
He could just
You
go through
have
a
to
window
climb
or a fence, or as long as I don't care necessarily about the alarm.
He didn't break in though, right?
Think about it this way too.
Did he come to the door?
No, he
Ask
broke
for
in.
Nancy.
I think he broke in.
He asked for Nancy.
No, he came into the bedroom asking for Nancy.
That's fucking weird.
He's an old man. He was taking a nap or something. Or something like that. He came into like a room. He like broke in.
To me, it's just weird to be like.
But Ernie, think about it this way: if I knocked on your door and said, "Hey," like just a random person, you're not like, are you? You might, I guess, you might ignore me. But most people are gonna go check the door just to see what's going on, right? Because they want to know if there's why there's somebody throwing. And if that person has a hammer and they threaten to hit you,
I wouldn't open the door.
you don't know that though.
Not by the hairs of my chin.
It's not like they're like holding the hammer as you come to the door. You're like, hey, they're like talking to you for a second. They're like, okay, go inside, or I'm gonna hit you with this hammer. And if you try to close the door, they're gonna break in and try to hit you, right?
I don't know if I'd feel that threatened with the guy going like, "I'm gonna hit you with a hammer."
Not when you're you.
If he's
are you
swinging at
are you
me.
a 70-year-old, 80-year-old man?
Guess.
Okay,
I guess. I don't know. It just feels weird. Like, yeah,
this is your problem.
I could get fucked
I
up
tell
by
you
a
this
hammer.
constantly. You stop. Not everybody is you. Okay, so put yourself in the position of a geriatric. I don't know.
Gymnast.
Like I said, I almost 100% sure this guy broke into the house. But like I said, if you really wanted to, like if you were crazy enough, you can break into somebody's house and kill them. It's just we don't. Most people just don't, because most people have the cognitive ability to be like, that's either morally wrong or I just don't want to get arrested, right? Like if I wanted to come into your house and threaten you with a hammer, I could.
I like it goes. It's either
I have
morally
two
wrong
options
or-
once I do that, Ernie. I either threaten you and leave, and then you call the cops, or I kill you and the cops come hunting for me, right? So like it takes a very special person to break into somebody's house and murder
Note to
them.
self: this is the beginning of.
But
a
I'm
really
not
good movie.
shocked. I'm not like surprised that somebody attacked the politician. No, you know, I mean, the rhetoric is really inflamed
on their
right
home
now.
turf like that right now, though. It's kind of.
I'm not shocked.
And it was this dealing with Twitter.
Elon Musk tweeted about it, about the gay lover thing.
What's all happening though with Twitter? People are freaking out though.
I don't care.
It's because to have a verified check mark,
You have to pay $8 a month.
It started at $20, and
So I can just do it
Yeah. You still have to put information through to verify yourself, but yeah.
and be like, I'm famous.
No.
You're not famous. You're
It's just to confirm you're not a bot.
You're paying $8 a month, and now you have a blue check mark.
Well, you get a little bit more, but it's like not. You like get less ads, I guess, but it's like not
But now everybody's jumping ship.
trending.
Didn't he lay off hella people?
Yeah.
Like 75%.
I didn't know he didn't own Tesla. He didn't create Tesla. He bought it.
Mm.
I thought he created it.
He didn't create anything.
I know. That's what clicked in my brain. I was like, oh wait.
He just acts like he's really
I know.
smart.
That's why Jeff Bezos is my billionaire of choice.
I couldn't say I would own
Between the Disney Corporation, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk.
Musk.
You would pick Disney.
The robot.
Henry. Kevin. I don't know why I said Henry.
So you'd pick Disney. You
I'd
could live without Amazon, but you could live if you had
I'd
Disney.
pick Disney. I was joking and saying I was picking the android Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Who has trouble drinking water.
There's a lot of glitching going on out there.
You see that thing where he's talking about
You see the Katy Perry thing?
and the guy's
What?
like
Her glitching?
He's like,
Oh,
we
her.
now have like awesome face tracking technology, and we can make your face look like anything. It's like having Mark Zuckerberg make expressions that he would literally never make in his entire life. It's really funny. No, they're like natural like things, but they're just things that you'd never
You see
see actually Mark Zuckerberg do. Like,
Katy Perry's eye was glitching. She's just a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
She's like,
No, not even that. It was like it looked like a messed up Chuck E. Cheese character.
poggers.
Huh?
I talked to you about that when
What?
the rat said poggers. Poggers.
That was at the end of the last podcast. Poggers. What does that stand for again? Play of. No, that's how I breathe. It's weird.
He's so fucking weird.
That was so fucking weird.
I
What's-
don't like Mountain Dew.
Huh?
You don't like Mountain
You
Dew?
shouldn't have drank it. I was gonna say I'm like.
I'd vote for that rat for president.
Speaking of for president, I was all behind The Rock when he was talking about being president. I was like, he's so charismatic. Nowadays, I am so sick of The Rock. I grew up loving The Rock.
You wouldn't want to be president, would you?
Would I?
Yeah, why would you want him to be president?
Oh,
I'm sure Elon's gonna run soon.
because
Fuck, he can't.
why?
He's not a native-born citizen.
Oh, thank God.
He literally cannot become president. I think Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos can, but
Oh God.
Because The Rock seems like big dude.
Time out. Do you think that somebody like Mark Zuckerberg or Jeff Bezos would give up? Because they're giving up power becoming president, right? Trump wasn't necessary. People are like, oh, Trump's giving up power because he's not going to be able to make all his money. Trump was not giving up power because Trump is, compared to Jeff Bezos
He's nothing.
and Mark
He's an
Zuckerberg,
ant.
you're an ant beneath my boots.
Look, they look like ants. They're all ants.
They look like ants. They're tiny little ants. But Jeff Bezos has way more power than the president ever could. So why don't fear Jeff Bezos running for president. He's already in a position to be scary, okay?
He could take us all over.
But I can't live without Amazon, so.
I know it sucks. I can't stand up against the man because I use Amazon so much.
Yeah.
I use it like maybe once every
Nope.
few months.
You don't realize how much you use Amazon because you don't realize
You're
what
not
Amazon
agoraphobic
owns.
where you're like, I need a toothbrush. I'm not going to bug my wife, so I'll order it for tomorrow. And it comes literally one day later to my fucking front porch. Society's growing.
The drones are going to come deliver to us now. Yeah, see, how do
don't
you beat
agree.
Jeff Bezos and his army of drones?
I say
Did they ever try that?
He's got Lex Luthor armor, right, by the way.
He has to.
He has to.
the most I use Amazon for is making lists. I'll make a list of stuff I can't ever buy.
I use Prime for TV.
Yeah, you don't have Amazon Prime?
I have canceled every single streaming
You're so fucking boring.
to save money. All I have right now is
Boring.
Hulu and Peacock.
I just
I have them.
brought back HBO
No
Max.
Disney Plus?
Mm.
Did you watch the last Bleach episode?
Last what?
The last Bleach episode
No,
this week?
I'm 2 episodes behind right now.
It's gonna get good.
You're fucking up.
It's gonna get crazy.
Why? Because it's in game.
Yamamoto's about to fight, and shit gets crazy when Genryusei Shigekuni Yamamoto gets in a fight.
How many seasons is Bleach?
There's no seasons.
What?
Not really. Not when. Not there
It's
are
like on
seasons.
arc
They cut it into.
6.
When they sell them, how many do you buy
So-
at Best Buy?
It's like
They're
season 7.
chapters. They're volumes. I don't know what Hulu breaks it up into, because Hulu will break it up into actual seasons, because Hulu has all of Bleach, whereas Disney
Well,
Plus
season
is-
1 is all the Rukia stuff. Season 2 is into Soul
Substitute
Society.
Soul Reaper.
How many
Season
hours
3.
would be one season?
You're asking even more confusing questions.
I'm trying to figure out how long it would take
It's
me
like
to catch up.
It's like 200 episodes, cutting the filler out.
Why has it got to be so confusing?
The filler in Bleach isn't terrible.
Some of it is the Bount arc's pretty awful. I hate the Bount arc, but the little short episodes are fine. Like the one where what is his fucking name? The kid, the captain.
Hitsugaya?
Yeah, when Hitsugaya like goes into the human world and plays soccer with Ichigo's sister. I remember that episode being fun to watch. There was also the Soul Reap, like the oh my god, the Zanpakuto Spirit arc, where you get to meet all the Zanpakuto's like manifestation forms.
The fuck is all that?
They're their swords. They each have like part of their souls in their swords.
Oh, I hated that.
What?
That story arc.
Oh, you hated all the with what's his
Is
name?
it like Exoswords?
No.
No, so
Exoswords is good.
they're all Ghost Riders. They all hunt evil spirits.
Oh yeah, Bleach. We're on Bleach.
They all hunt evil spirits. Right now they're fighting Nazis though.
For real Nazis?
Kind of. They're kind of based on Nazis. They're based on a bunch of German stuff.
I was going to
But
show
that's
you
what Aizen
something.
is.
No, he's not.
He's pretty Nazi.
No, Eisen's just like normal
With
evil.
his Hitler Youth haircut.
He doesn't have what?
It's Hitler Youth.
No, it's up in his front. He just pushes it back when he's
It's
all
a
evil.
little
That's not Hitler Youth that had the little thing.
thing.
That would be the opposite. Who's your favorite captain?
Hitsugaya.
Really? He's my
Pizza-
least
pizza guy?
favorite.
Did you call him Pizza Guy?
Hitsugaya.
Shinji's my favorite. Well, technically, Urahara's my favorite captain but he's not a captain anymore. He was a captain.
Speaking of
Shinji's my current favorite captain.
Oh, why did my side hurt? Speaking of like captains and
Hirako.
stuff, what does this mean? It shows
Four real
shows-
world things you can learn from an anime.
and the first one's
Always give 100%.
Hero Academia,
Never lose
right?
hope. Yeah.
and what's the
Never
other
lose
one?
hope is from what is that called? Promised Neverland.
And the other one's
I think.
Luffy,
Yeah.
and it has like a million. But what is it trying to say? I'm
One Piece's story is super new. Like ultimately, is like super. It's like about slavery and discrimination.
Is it?
And yes.
How have
and
I not come across this idea?
Because you have to really like get in the weeds with it. You have to like kind of understand what is going on. Well, there's a world government that suppresses knowledge, that like has erased an entire century from the history of the world in order to protect its claim to the control of the earth. There's a bunch of these weird god king inbred freaks that all control the world. They're called the Tenryu Bito.
Are they the ones that look like half man and woman?
No, they have like when you see them, they'll have like a globe on their head because they don't want to breathe the air like of normal people. And like there's like a corrupt military structure.
Is that the Marines?
There are good and bad yeah, and there's good and bad Marines. There's good
And it's
and
not the
bad pilots.
Marines like U.S. Marines. It's like they're just called Marines because they're in the water.
Yeah, basically.
Because I was hella confused.
But it says the world's largest military is nothing more than a personal guard for the billionaire class. They will commit genocide in order to enact brutal hierarchy and propaganda to justify it in their endless wars. Our only hope is to join together and working class over reclaim freedom. That's basically the plot.
And the next picture is
volleyball.
Who's volleyball?
That's from
There's a lot of
Haiku.
Sport animes.
I was confused as fuck.
There's
though.
Kurano basketball. There's Haiku.
I saw Dave post
there's
that,
King
and
of the
I'm like,
Diamond.
Is One Piece got all
is it
that
King
shit
of the
going
Diamond,
on?
or is it something else? The Diamond and King of the Court.
Is someone play baseball?
Yeah.
So I swear
There's
I saw
something
like
of
a
the
Hero
Diamond.
Academia have like a league
And-
shirt.
In JJK, they play baseball.
What's JJK?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Why don't you just say it and be cool?
Because
What's JJ what?
JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's the show's name?
That's the name of the anime. Or in the manga. Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet? It's fucking amazing. It's so good.
Is it the new one?
I've fallen off of anime and manga and fallen more into
Comics.
Western comics again.
That's fine. I'm not judging. I wasn't accusing you of anything.
Well, what I was trying to say is everywhere I go, The Rock's there.
I wanna know who you are.
I was on just scrolling down. He's always trying to promote Black Adam hard, like he knows it's failing, which I heard it is failing.
Hope so.
But Dickey Sports came up. He was on that talking. Then I went further. He was on my Funko page talking. I used to love The Rock to death.
Get your bag.
But The Rock is everywhere, and I can't handle it, really. I almost want him to fail. And they're saying James Gunn now taking over with DC. The Rock's trying to push in there to get his... He wants his stories to be told his way, but James Gunn's like, nah, like I'm not even bringing up The Rock right now.
We're making Black Adam Samoan now.
He was teasing Lobo today, and I'm like, oh, please don't make The Rock Lobo.
No,
listen to here, brother.
It'll probably be Dave Bautista, but
Momoa, drop him as Aquaman. He's a perfect Lobo.
But he's Aquaman.
That Aquaman shouldn't exist anymore.
Momoa, the guy that played Ocean Master, should have been Aquaman.
Ocean Master? Yeah.
He's blonde. There's a point.
We can switch it all up.
But
he looks like that picture behind you, basically.
There is a reason that Aquaman is blonde and blue-eyed. Is because nobody underwater is.
True.
It makes him as much as an outsider to be that as anything else. Also,
Unless
because
you're Talukan.
I guess, unless you're some fakey, not
like
real.
That.
His name is Kukulkan.
I read the leak and I don't like it that much.
I love it.
Of course, you're all about Wakanda.
But he's not Wakandian.
I know, but he's in the movie.
Yeah, you should be about it. You're Hispanic.
Yeah, I get it a little bit, but to me, that's not Namor. Namor's not.
Is it okay if I'm proud?
I do like Namor.
It's Namor.
Yeah, because he's El Nino Amor.
He's my child love.
Namor.
They say how he gets the name. I forgot.
Amorita. He's my little love.
Something like that. It's not that, but they call him that. The devil. I forgot. El Nino.
El brazo derecho de la gigante.
Nope.
Oh.
But
what is the other one? El brazo. Oh, I forget what's left-handed.
But how do you tease Lobo?
Twitter.
Fucking Elon Musk.
What?
He's everywhere.
Everybody's leaving. They're going to a new social media called Mastodon. Or going back to Tumblr because Tumblr added porn again.
Yay!
What's Tumblr even do? I used to see your Tumblr. It's weird. It's just random I feel like
porn.
fucking Ian.
Tumblr porn.
I feel like Ian Malcolm. Your Tumblr is just...
Ian Malcolm?
Ian Malcolm, there you go. What do I call him?
No, I thought you were trying to say like John Malkovich or something.
It's just random pictures. It looks like a vision board. Tumblr always looks like that to me. So these are all the things I love. Like,
I would say Tumblr is closer to MySpace.
No. You can have your own music?
You could add music.
I never was on MySpace.
MySpace was owned by Dave. Dave was your friend on MySpace?
Oh, he was everybody's friend.
Okay, so there's a joke.
What's his name? Tom,
yeah.
There's
Assholes.
a joke in Dragon Ball Bridge that they make about Dave being Piccolo's only friend.
That's hella funny.
When he's on MySpace, he's like, Dave, I've got a new friend at one point when he steals Gohan, but people don't know what that joke's about, and I'm like, I wasn't even alive during that time, and I understand that joke because I was like,
you never had MySpace?
No, what I mean is most people just don't understand the joke.
Oh, you scared me.
And I wasn't really around for MySpace.
Did you have one?
No.
See, I was.
I had a Zanga.
It was on in Kraken, and I didn't. What the fuck is a Zanga?
That was before MySpace.
I never heard of that.
But yeah, I had known that the owner is your first friend for everybody. Can you defriend him?
No. Tom?
Tom.
No.
Was it Tom?
He was like that.
Move
U2
over, Tom.
Album that you got on Apple Music was
Isn't that illegal?
Permission.
U2? Yeah, it's funny. While I was working out at my mom's and I got it to connect, and the first thing it kicks on is the YouTube music. I'm like, I never wanted you part of
It's
my
not
phone.
even a good album.
And you can't delete it.
It's not even a good album.
It's not.
Yeah, you can.
You can't.
I deleted it.
How? Show me the ways.
I connected my phone to my computer. I deleted the audio file off my phone.
Bet you they came back.
Nope.
You didn't even know it.
Sometimes I don't have a lot of music on my iTunes, but sometimes it'll play and I'll listen through it. Never had YouTube come up again.
Did you see that? Well, reason why I said Black Adam may not be doing well. Also, is if it doesn't get played in China.
Well, I mean, there's demons everywhere in the movie.
Well, no, it's because they said the article on Cosmic News said Marvel fans are like ruining Black Adam, and it said they were basically swarming Sony, China's movie, whatever they're called.
Stop scratching your beard against the mic.
And showing them, I need to get rid of this bottom part. Showing them that Pierce Bronson wore a Dalai Lama thing to a premiere, and they hate the Dalai Lama. And Marvel fans were showing them it like, hey, so I got something for you.
Trolling.
And that's what they said that Marvel fans did, and they're ruining it for them. So Black Adam will lose.
Oh, well.
I don't think that's happening. But I do believe they do not like the Dalai Lama, and if Pierce Bronson was wearing something, they would be whatever.
DC fans are Republicans.
Pretty much.
Marvel fans are liberals.
Yeah.
It's really fucking stupid.
But there are a lot of Marvel fans that still act either way.
Yes.
But DC fans strictly Republican.
I'm not even talking about like
It seems
necessarily
like
that's
that.
what they believe. I'm talking about that's how they act. That's how both groups act.
Examples.
The DC fans are always accusing the Marvel fans of foul play, and they just can't admit that their policies are worse.
I'll give you that
their,
point.
Their movies are just worse than the Marvel movies.
That's all funny.
But Marvel fans will also put up with the most stale, boring crap. They'll take whatever, right? Even if it's like bad, they'll be like, "Oh, it's still a great movie," you know.
Yeah.
They'll just suck at the teat of Marvel. So
I never put those together, but that's what it feels like.
that's how they act. They're
But
really
that's how the comics are, too.
is way more progressive.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's also
yeah.
down your throat about it, right? It's always like virtue
Who
signaling.
did they just make gay again? Or gay?
Again?
Again?
Tim Drake is gay?
Again?
Tim is.
Tim, I thought he was gay.
They just had him
Oh,
come out.
And everyone's like,
Is Tim Drake Red Robin?
yeah. And people are pissed off because
Wasn't he dating Batgirl at one point?
Yes. People are getting mad that why don't you keep Red Robin up? Why bring him back to Robin? And then why make him gay? Because people are like, if you really want gay characters, make gay characters. Or make
That
new
has
characters.
literally always been my argument. It's just make new characters.
But also
I mean, Ryan has
pushing characters
a more valid opinion about it.
like into new directions or like growing.
Yeah, but you never turn a gay character straight, right?
You can't really turn them.
Well,
Well,
Unless
straight turn
they're-
gay. I
unless they're-
stand.
if the character, I'm
They
not.
could
It's not.
experiment.
It's not like. But it's not like Tim Drake was like asexual. It's not like the character never had relationships with anybody, right? So at one point he was considered straight. Whether that's changed or not is fine. I'm not arguing whether that's a bad thing. But you can, on the opposite angle, you could never do it the other way, right? Because that's not promoting diversity, right? You can't just be like, because that is
You don't really hear about that in real life either. Like someone.
Sure,
Like,
but you
I
also don't
got-
hear about a somebody being 18 for fucking 90 years, being straight for the first 40 of those years, and then becoming gay, because there's no such thing as a timeline, right? And it's not even like saying, "Oh, this is an alternate version," right? They've there are no rules to comic books. That's what people
No.
don't fucking understand, is that none of it matters because there are no rules to it. Unlike manga, anybody can...
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying that any...
Manga got the rules to follow by.
Am I wrong, though, that anybody can come along and change it, right?
Well,
With comic books, right?
You
for the
merely
most part-
adapted manga.
Western comics.
I was born in it, molded by it. You just merely adopted
Western
it.
comics,
They're
the
written by
write-
different people, right?
The writer that's coming in is knowing that once they finish writing the character, they're letting them go, and something else will happen to them that they have no control over.
I already know the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Republican,
like, in Western comics,
Democrat,
the rules don't, the points don't matter. There are no rules.
Manga will typically have
one
writer and one artist throughout.
It's a complete story. Whereas comic books are
do
sort of
mangas get
flowing.
canceled as easy comics do?
Bleach did. Bleach had to wrap up its final arc because Shonen Jump was like, you're not pulling in the numbers, we need you to go. And that's why they're
You
giving
need an Ichigo? I mean,
what does Ichigo mean again?
something dumb. It's like strawberry.
That's right.
damn, it sounds badass.
It's because his hair is red. It's supposed to be strawberry, like
Then
blonde.
it's like, I'm strawberry.
It's technically supposed to be orange, which is strawberry blonde, I guess.
Prepare to die.
We get to meet his mother in this arc. Sorry. What was I fucking saying though?
How manga is the superior.
Yeah, no, it's not the superior. They're just different styles.
I actually haven't picked up comics in a while. I keep up with the news of comics, but I haven't picked up comics.
DC's doing really bad, comics-wise. They're dealing with Dark, Infinite Crisis.
Shut the fuck up! I'm a goddamn Batman.
Batman rules
Number 6
everything.
just came out today.
I don't know. They want to build.
Yesterday.
They want to build right now with the movie universe around Superman, which I don't know if that's such a good idea, but I think it's better than building around Black Adam.
Are you mad about him not coming back for The Witcher?
I didn't care for.
Yeah, but
season
how
2.
good are you gonna feel having Liam?
Really? I thought season 2 was better
Hemsworth.
than season 1.
I got really bored, and that was with Yennefer being my favorite character, and it focused a lot on her.
See, I'm the opposite. It focused a lot on Yennefer, and I felt like it focused too much on Yennefer and Ciri.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were talking to your phone right now.
No.
Like the Baba Yaga storyline was kind of
You just
kind of boring.
It hit the back end of my chair, so it whistled.
I'm gonna take a break for a second, let that air out, and I'm gonna go hit my dab. I'm gonna get fucking toked up, bro.
All right, I farted and cleared the room, and we're back. I don't. The thing is, right now, though, is everything's kind of up in the air because all that we have is Wakanda Forever. Declan left that open on purpose.
What?
So we could air out the room a little bit. But,
Was that causing the rumbling?
and yeah, must have.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what we're
Jesus.
talking about today. Is Jesus.
There's a song my dad used to always sing it that they had to learn
It's
in
the
church.
light of mine. I'm gonna let
No,
it shine.
but it was like Jesus is
It's
my
the
friend
light
and
of-
something. I still to this day can never find it, but there was a soap opera of the Bible on Cartoon Network, and
No.
they played it late at night.
Moral Oral?
No, it was just
Wow, that threw me back.
it was bad actors
Moral
acting,
Oral.
but it was during like biblical times, but very like
Have you watched Life of Brian?
no.
We gotta get you to watch Life of Brian.
No. Do you know what I was thinking? And it made me think of it watching that show that I was showing you on Netflix. I wish you can draw out podcasts when they're talking.
What show?
You can if you're a good enough draw.
I know. I said Ryan because Ryan's a good artist.
Yeah, but
I can't animate though.
It just sucks because it seems so simple to animate. Once you know.
People
it's
go to
it may be simple, but it's also labor intensive.
people go to school to learn.
Okay, so essentially what animation is just drawing frame at its base level is drawing frame by frame. You're just drawing one picture and then a slight different, then a slight different. The thing is you have to keep doing that over and over again and try not to make errors so it looks smooth as possible. Which
I've
is
seen
really difficult.
Disney behind the scenes.
It takes a long time though, Ernie. It's not like a thing you can really do easily in a week.
Well, you know who does it pretty good? Now he does his own fucking cartoon is
Yeah, because he practiced.
A lot of YouTubers hire animators.
you ever
and-
watch the guy that talks about
editors.
Subway?
No.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. That's
You see
because
his-
he's been drawing forever, and
He has his own show now
Okay,
on
yeah.
Netflix called
So why don't you learn how to animate them?
the Goofballs.
Why don't you learn how to animate?
The Goofballs.
I think they're called the Oddballs.
Are you talking about Dottie?
And Subway sounds good right now, huh?
You're talking about that thing that Logan used to watch?
Yes, The little white guy.
White guys talks about Subway all the time.
Subway. Why do you keep saying Subway?
He calls it Subway.
Yeah, but just call it Subway.
I'm thinking about the channel I used to watch with all the kids. And
FGTV? Oh, no.
Okay.
Dude, they're so beyond famous. It's retarded now. Forgive me for that line because I mean it differently, but it's so silly right now.
Are they still famous?
They had like a light-skinned black dude. He calls himself
Did he make it?
Tan Tarzan or some shit. He used to be on it, and he always acted like he was kind of buffed up, and he had like a sling like Tarzan. He would appear on their episodes. I think he was him knocking up one of FGD Duddy, whatever, his sister for a while. But regardless, I was on Reels the other day, and he popped up on it. He's a lot bigger, very swole. He's small. He looks like steroids, but probably not. Don't want to hate. But I do hate on him because he does dumbass shit. He tries to do internet in real life. He'll walk up and give you like heart stickers, like I liked you in person. And I was like, okay, that's fucking cute, whatever. But then he walks around with food. he walks around with food, and he's like, this is like people taking pictures of their
Thanks.
They're taking pictures of their food and wanting people to see it. So this is what I ate today. And people at Target are like, what can I do for you here at Target right now? And he's like, I'm just showing you what I ate. You know, as people do it on the internet. And then they're just like, we just can't. And then he's walking around Target, and people are like, shrimp looks good. And he's like, this is what I eat. And it's like, then he jumped on one of the reels. He jumped on top of a gym. He's like, hey, everybody, I just took a picture on Instagram. Everyone go look at it. I'm like, you're really trying to say how bad the internet is, but you're using the outlet to make content on the internet. And he's a branch off from FGTV, so it makes me really not like it.
You just sound bitter.
I'm bitter as fuck. I don't.
Guy's a tool. Who cares? He's just gonna be a
He's
tool.
making money.
Yeah, great.
Is he?
He's got a shit ton of followers.
Like I said,
dude, if I hung out with FGTV for a couple
Ernie,
years,
Ernie.
I'd get followers.
Ernie, do it. Do
These
cringy,
kids follow people.
do cringy stuff like that, and then convert to Islam, so you can use it as a shield.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I saw him talking the other day.
Andrew Tate.
Have you seen the video?
He's converted to Islam in his late in his life.
Still don't know who he is.
Have you seen the video
That should make it funny.
that shows when a supervillain was created? When it's him hella young and some girl's telling him off, like, I just like a better dude. Da 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 da. And it's like boom, like how he was created. He's a fucking simp, dude. He's a fucking loser. He's just faking all this shit.
You should fight him.
I will. Right here on our popular podcast.
You get your ass beat, man.
Dude, I just need to train. Train me.
No, you'd get your ass beat.
I'll go to Riot Faber's gym with my brother and tell them, hey, sponsor me,
You get
train
your
me.
ass beat.
No, not if I get training in. Fuck him. The anger over Tate would make me master over him. Master Tate.
I think I've heard people call him that before.
People call him Master Tate.
They call him
everybody's
Tato.
been jumping to, I said Mastodon from Twitter. So
Isn't that a rock band?
Elon Musk made some type of joke today on Twitter saying
Let's see what he tweeted out.
Saber tooth tiger.
people are over there jumping over to masturbate or something.
Damn. He dug deep in 5th grade for that insult.
I mean, Master Tate wasn't much better.
No, it wasn't.
Masterdon. It was really dumb.
Master Dumb. That's really
I-
funny. That's hella funny, actually. He's so clever.
They just found a mammoth.
What's Elon Musk's child's name again?
Something fucking
Like
stupid.
XY1001.
I
It's a
don't think
robot,
that's
that's
true.
why.
Well, his
He's the Twitter complaint hotline operator.
yeah.
To independent-minded voter, this tweet pissed people off. Independent-minded voters. Remember, independent-minded voters. Shared power curbs the worst excesses of both parties. Therefore, I recommend voting for a Republican Congress, given that the presidency is Democratic.
I heard that. And people were blowing up about they're upset about him doing that. And then they showed an old tweet of his where he was saying, like, don't be like this.
He's just an idiot.
It's just sad. After today,
He tweeted out Twitter usage is at an all-time high, lol.
he wrote lol after it.
Yeah, of course he did. He doesn't run his own Twitter.
After our discussion we had earlier today, and then like talking about this stuff, it's just, why is the world still spinning? Like, I don't.
You're saying you want it to end?
I don't get how we got this bad. I'm sure it was bad in the 90s and stuff, but it's like we see all of it now. The curtain's not covering things up. We're like seeing.
Well, we didn't have social media before.
The powerful Oz working, and he's not so powerful.
Elon Musk?
Just anybody.
Yeah.
All these people, they're fucking retards. Damn it, they're fucking silly, okay? They're stupid. Not that word. It's just, we shouldn't be where we're at. We should be the Jetsons by now. Not going back to the Flintstones, all right?
I mean, it's fucking Elon Musk. I mean, I don't know.
Did you see the old video?
I literally
of
have
his?
no. Like, I can make a lot of predictions about what goes through people's heads. I have no idea what goes through that.
You've seen the old video of his when he bought like a car that was like 1 out of 10, and he's hella young, but he has like his front of his head. He has like no hair really.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bad, and he has like some model girl with him. He's like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm only one person to have it out of 10 people, and it's just so weird. This isn't the rich ass guy, but he's still a douche, of course. But he looks so much different in how he carries himself. Isn't so like he's hella nerdy, like nerdy as fuck. It's like he had to kind of adapt and change to be this
he's
person.
Still hella nerdy. Like, you hear him talk, he's just.
He
like,
still tries to be cool.
That's the problem. He's trying too hard.
Yeah, agreed.
He's basically
He's
a
a rich
person that
kid.
won the lottery, and he's inserting himself into everything. Like, you see how he acts when he did his SNL monologue, or even some of his skits.
Is that when he was Mario?
bro.
Mm-hmm. It's just like you could tell someone's writing for him. Like, everything's done for him, and then he's just like.
See, but with Jeff Bezos, you never hear about just Jeff Bezos. See, he's not up.
Still fighting for that guy?
He's just not up in everybody's business as much as all these other fucking dudes. We don't have to hear about him like every other day. Jeff Bezos just exists.
I just can't believe the way people live.
He's a pragmatist.
It's just nuts. Like, someone showed the clip of like the Kardashians, and it was like Kylie wanted fucking.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this off.
Kylie,
There's literally no. Shut up. There's literally nothing.
Kylie.
No. Let me finish. There's nothing that you or I or Ryan are gonna say that hasn't been said before. Oh, the way that the rich live is disgusting. They
It's
live way
just
above their way
stupid.
above their needs.
She wanted her.
Nobody cares, Ernie. You're not the first. No. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm shutting this off. No.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. I'm trying to just talk about cucumbers.
You're just mad that rich people are out of
Touch.
touch.
But you can cut your own cucumbers.
Yeah, and
The daughter.
Congratulations
But
for
the
saying
daughter was
something-
okay doing it.
thanks. Congratulations for saying
And the
something.
mom's like, no, just bring the butler down here to do it. And it's like, holy shit. This ain't Fresh Prince.
Welcome to the real world, Ernie. People live like this. There are weird, out of touch people. They all are affluent. They all don't need that much money. They all blah 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 blah.
Welcome to the new age.
No. Don't get mistaken. This is how it's always been.
No.
There's always whack ass motherfuckers running around, running things.
Will the revolution be televised?
Never. There's no revolution. Everybody's too satisfied and content with living in. I'm not even gonna say like we're being controlled. It's like just humans are just fine with being content with things. And for
People
most
don't
things,
want to try to throw their hat over that wall.
it doesn't. There's no wall. We've created the system in which entraps ourselves because we like the system as much as we don't want to admit it. People like celebrities. They pay these people all these money because they like to live vicariously through them for whatever reason, or they like whatever thing they produce. Right? We've created that. It's not like these people stole this money one day. You know, this is a system that we all created together very long ago that, despite capitalism or communism or anything, will always exist. There will always be a dichotomy between rich and poor. There's no perfect solution to that fucking problem.
We shouldn't fight.
For what? There's nothing to fight against. You did this. Fight against your fucking self. Sit at home and be like, I will not be a prisoner to media. I'm not going to buy up everything they tell me to buy up. But there's no war. You're not. The companies are doing this because you're asking for it. They're not doing it because they're trying to control you.
What are we talking about?
Elon Musk.
Everything. Complaining about rich people is so like, it's so lame because
It's so 1995.
What?
I don't know.
that I
Um,
so 2000 and lame.
but I feel like we can't get comfortable.
With
we
what?
shouldn't get comfortable.
Okay,
With the
and
norm.
You're the one who won't go fucking outside, so I don't know what the fuck
That's
you're talking
different.
about. That's not different.
It's not a mindset of
Yes, it is.
being okay
You want to
with-
start some revolution? Then go outside and start a revolution, homie. Stop talking about
our
like
our
"Ugh."
mindsets. All shouldn't be like we're okay.
Why do you
with
think
this.
Do you think you have anxiety because the government's instilled anxiety into you?
Yeah, they put it in shots when I was
They
a baby.
magnetize your blood.
Did
so
you
when
have any shots?
When I was child growing up, I had shots. When you like you got
and your son likes
a
anime and he doesn't have shots, so
a tetanus shot. Didn't you get a tetanus shot? Now you like Kanye West. There you go.
I've never liked Kanye West.
Kanye West had a really good album a long time ago.
now he
Never-
hates Jewish people. So we don't talk about him.
Magneto versus Kanye.
I was gonna make a joke, but no.
It wasn't safe.
No, it definitely would get censored. The Jewish media would have censored it. Oh no! Don't cut that joke out, please.
Magneto's dead.
Good.
Someone made a joke about why is Magneto the only Jewish character, and he has magnets to collect coins or some shit.
That's pushing.
That's
really
reaching.
Yeah, that's what like.
That's like why is Black Panther? Well, I guess Black Panther is.
Why is Black Panther SAG?
Why is he Black Panther? Well, I guess there's a lot of reasons for that. I was like, I was gonna say just because it's an animal in Africa, and then I realized that was Black Panther because the Black Panther Revolution. It was at that time when he was created, and Black Panther. So there is a bit of a racial tie to that. So
Are you gonna see Black Panther?
No, because I hate black people.
George W.
Of course, I'm gonna fucking see it.
I don't remember, but did Black Panther come out before the Black Panther Revolution?
What?
So I remember reading about Marvel.
Oh, in the comics. I mean, the movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Are you saying that the Black Panther comics created the movement?
I'm not
Or at least the name
Or vice
for the
versa?
movement?
Loosely.
No, because they would talk about it more.
What
And-
year was Black Panther?
No,
created?
Black Panther came out first, and Black Panthers came out after. That's when they changed him to Black Leopard during the Black Panther shit going on. So that's how I know that Black Panther came out first.
Black Leopard,
Yeah.
not Leopard.
No, why would it be
That's
Leopard?
how
See,
you,
Black
that's how you
Panther-
phonetically,
Leopard sounds like a dope name.
that's
though.
how you phonetically pronounce leopard.
Yeah.
Black Panther came out in 1966.
Okay.
When was the Black Panther movement created?
This right here for my number ones. I don't know why that song came in my head. Oh, because I said the revolution will not be televised. Caterpillar.
1966.
Same year?
Mm-hmm.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? Well, like I said, if you read up on Black Leopard, I'm pretty sure they changed his name to Black Leopard during that time.
Marvel was scared about it, like getting bad.
Violent.
Dope thing about
Money.
Black Panther being popular now, they sell a lot of Black Panther shirts. I don't buy movie shirts, but
Now
they
you can like
have comic
represent
book-
for your brothers.
Black
in
Panther
the
has a
streets.
lot of good like.
they're just a lot
logo
of
work and-
dope designs of
Yeah.
comics that I like. That I've bought a couple so far.
It's a good design for a character.
Oh, he looks fucking. So
man
is
that-
Moon Knight. Moon Knight, Black Panther, like KKK, racism.
Why are you in all white? Because I want you to see me coming.
There's a weird Daredevil one they said where it's like, I am what I do in the dark, and I was like, I'm not buying that shirt. It was a dope picture of Daredevil, and it was like written through his cable, and it says, I am what I do in the dark, and I was just like, I want it, but let's scroll down.
Can I get a different quote, please?
Yeah. Then the other one said something like, I am
The Night.
something like
I am
don't know.
Batman.
I was gonna say I am what I do in the streets. Same I do in the sheets. I don't know. It was fucking weird. But I'm worried that Black Panther is gonna be big. Like everyone's gonna like it and go see it, but we're all gonna ignore that the story's not that great. I think the
I
story.
mean that's
Yeah,
going
you're-
to happen because reviews have been coming out already, and
people are gonna love
reviews
it.
are showing the like IGN gave it a 7 out of 10.
I mean, people are gonna love it. I think but we're all gonna ignore that it's not the greatest story. You know why?
It's
Fucking T'Challa.
It's a cultural movie, so
Yeah, but you can't have a Black Panther movie and not have T'Challa.
Is Shuri confirmed as Black Panther now?
I mean,
oh, yeah.
yeah, they have figures. They show her,
I've seen. She shows her in the fucking trailer, but you don't really see her face in the suit, right?
but it's a slim little thin thing.
Yeah.
The only thing I liked, I don't want to give a spoiler,
I mean, it happens in the comics.
but there's
so
stuff. They're basically
I'm not shocked.
there's something that deals with the herb. I don't want to say that wrong.
the purple herb.
Yeah, that I like that.
It had to be purple.
I like that it deals with a lot of the story.
Purple herb.
That's my favorite strain of weed.
That danky perp.
Because, but here's my thing. Okay,
It's the purple
there's
heart herb.
two things I have to say.
Iron heart.
You got it. Okay, there's two things I have to say. One,
I hate black people.
I'm just gonna cut these all into where you're just talking about how much you hate black people. Just bring it back up.
I told you that a while back that you now have clips of me saying. But most of them are
the idea.
by me saying.
The idea of it's disrespectful to have a replacement for T'Challa is bullshit. When they kill him off in the beginning of an illness we don't know about, and we already see the funeral.
That happens in the movie.
Yeah, well, the funeral is already in the trailer. The only thing I learned from reading it is it's an illness we don't know about. Like, he was sick the whole time. He never told us. Kind of like real life. You think that's not disrespectful? But then we can't recast him.
I don't think it's.
The other thing is that we.
I think it'd be disrespectful.
We recast.
If they brought him back as CGI. That's disrespectful.
Dude, they did Paul Walker.
That's way different. That's Fast and Furious. I'm not shocked that Fast and Furious did that. I'd imagine Disney would have a little bit more tact to not do that, and also get a little bit more backlash if they did that.
But
The Paul Walker thing is, no offense, kind of funny. But Paul Walker also got in a car crash. It was a little different than a man dying of cancer behind the scenes.
death is death.
I think him dying allowed them to tap on the stories that did happen in comics when Black Panther went away and Shuri.
So if
took
they
over.
didn't have the Shuri storyline, they'd be fucked.
No, I'm saying that if he didn't pass, we wouldn't have gotten to get the storyline
Well, they could've
from Shuri.
I don't believe that. I could have killed him off in the story and had him not die in real life.
But
Well, they said the next.
They could have given us
he's-
one
said the
more
next-
movie.
he's not someone that they would want to kill off.
Well, and the next story is gonna be about him dealing with the pressures.
So you're
of
like
being-
trying to look at the upside of his death?
I'm looking at
So you're kinda-
the upside.
are you saying you're
of
kinda glad that
I'm
Chadwick-
not saying I'm glad he died. I'm saying it
Look at
allowed
the
them to
upside.
write stories that happen.
There's always a
within-
silver lining.
within the comic to push another character forward.
I think he might. It's not like they have these guys indentured slaves to their movies, right? They could be signed off for like one more movie, and they just said,
Well,
"No, I'm out of this."
They said the sequel. He said already. Ryan Coogler said the second was going to
Sac
deal
State
with him.
alumni. Stingers up.
Is he?
Hmm?
What'd you say? Fingers up.
Stingers up.
Oh my god. He said that it was going to deal with him dealing with being the king and the overwhelming. It seemed very cliche. Like, I'm Black Panther, but I'm also running all this shit. Whatever. But
he gave the script to.
Oh yeah, I read that the last time they talked.
And he said he doesn't want to read it, but really he was just so tired he couldn't read it anymore.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, I don't want to read anything till the studio changes it or some shit. Because he's like, here, read it before the studio changes things. He's like, I'll wait. Another thing though that I thought was fucked up, and I didn't even think about it, someone brought it up. They're recasting Ross.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's gonna play Ross, which I don't want to see Harrison Ford.
He's not a character that
I'm Thunderbolt Ross. I hate
created
this job.
culture though.
It doesn't matter. You
It
recast
does,
a dead
though.
guy.
I smashed first.
You're still recasting, disrespecting on.
Yeah, it's different when a young man like Chadwick Boseman passes away, and then an old man passes away.
No, I just think it's.
And he also passed away a while ago, rather than like out of nowhere, out of the blue. Like that was kind of an expected death.
I still think it's kind of BS to be like, oh, we're being respectful one way, and the other way we're not being respectful.
I think you're just being petty.
Another thing is Black Panther's whole thing is about death. like being able to see his ancestry and stuff. So it just all ties the story.
That's a big thing that bugs me in the movie. If the leak storyline is correct, dealing with the astral plane, their astral plane.
I've not read anything.
That's why I won't say anything. But their astral plane, I feel like it should be nothing but, like, the dad shouldn't even be in there. It was like for noble people, I feel like, for good people. And the dad was fucking horrible. He was okay in Winter Soldier.
To protect this
in Winter
country.
Soldier, he was fine, but he was pretty fucking horrible. But, like, he goes against, I mean, Black Panther goes against him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who do you think's better father, or worse father, him or Odin?
Odin.
Yeah, I mean,
Odin gets a moment of being
Odin
forgived.
erased his daughter from history.
Literally
and then
murdered like a
locked
million
her and
people.
He painted over her painting. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. But yeah, I don't know. Do you know what I noticed too? Speaking of, it's funny that you mentioned the Republican and Democrat, because whenever people would be mad at Trump for things, people would be like, well, but Hillary. And people are like, we're not even talking about Hillary. We're talking about Trump right now. People would be like, well, Black Adam. People are like, well, in Love and Thunder. Like, every argument went back to Love and Thunder. I don't know why they picked Love and Thunder. Maybe because it was the last Marvel movie.
it's
Can we also
because-
talk about how Superman would kill Black Adam?
100%.
Okay, that's like not a fight.
The only thing is they're saying, though, is magic against Superman.
So, well, I will always hold to the point that Superman could beat anybody in a fight if he did not give a shit about anything else.
Well, if you watch the Black Adam movie,
Can Black Adam push a planet? I'm sorry, I don't think he can.
He got stepped on by Atom Smasher and got kind of
Fucked up.
taken out for a few seconds. So I could see Superman killing Black Adam.
But I thought
Especially
Black
Henry
Adam,
Cavill Superman.
I'm kind of
Who's buffer? The Rock,
Oh,
right?
The Rock
Okay.
steroided out, dude.
But who could build a computer?
That's what but The Rock can make better pancakes.
No, they're probably still healthy pancakes.
No, they're like
They look delicious.
they got like chocolate chips and shit in them.
But I bet you they're all like low carb and all that stuff.
But we should get the guy that from Jack Reacher to play Aquaman now, and just have the buffest Justice League
Dude, he'd
possible.
be dope still as Aquaman.
I
I was
think-
watching the clip from Jack Reacher. He looked good in it.
Which one?
Where the cell
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and the dude's about to get butt raped or something, and
It's just like
he stands in like, you ain't raping nobody.
I would be afraid. I would be pissing.
He's
my
like, you're in my cell and I didn't invite you,
I
blood.
think someone fan casted him as Sentry.
That would be a
He would
great
be
casting.
A good Sentry. He'd be a good Sentry, 100%.
He said he didn't feel like he was buff enough for Jack Reacher season 1, so he's gotten more buff.
I'm gonna get a little more jacked.
Yoked, dude.
He's big though. He's like a tall dude.
No,
like I don't know if Henry Cavill's that.
Henry Cavill's like
tall.
6'2".
Because I was watching, which I recommend anyone to watch.
Why do you always say Cavill?
What is it?
Cavill.
Cavill.
I don't know. He's British.
What is it?
Henry Cavill.
What's the movie with why am I forgetting everything right now?
Mission Impossible. Where
11?
where he cocks his biceps. Okay, I don't care if nobody says that seems sick.
Why does he cock his biceps?
He's in a fight in a bathroom. He rolls his sleeves and goes.
They get bigger too. That looks weird.
Is he a bad
Well,
guy?
he flexes.
No, he's
Well, he is, but he also isn't. He's like an American. I think he's an American.
he's American.
No, he's a British agent. He's an MI6 agent.
Bobby-
And, like betrays him and then doesn't betray.
Bobby Miley Bobby.
Smyrna?
11?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. She plays that Enola Holmes.
Yeah.
Like, I caught some of the first one and I was catching some of the second one. He doesn't look that big in it, like, at all. Like, buff,
He's probably
tall.
on a break.
I know. I'm saying we're talking about height.
Well, he also does.
But
oh, you mean
I need to watch all of those because the parts I do see is really good, and she breaks the fourth wall pretty good. And we're back to where we're going to be the next following weeks.
I haven't watched it because one, there's too many Sherlock Holmes, and
But this is way different.
I've already chose
He's
my
Sherlock?
Sherlock Holmes, so
Huh?
Is he Sherlock?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
even if he's not Max Yoke, that's a yoked ass Sherlock.
He's a big Sherlock.
He's way bigger than Robert Downey Jr., Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict
or-
Cumberbatch is like the best.
But it's about
Sherlock
her.
Holmes.
It's about her getting into her mysteries and shit.
No,
Sherlock Holmes.
I like the
in 22nd
animated
century.
version of Sherlock Holmes where he's like a huge nose and the British buck teeth.
Yeah, and
Like
he
the
has
family,
the big,
like the Family Guy version. I'm an elementary Marty Wolfson.
and they have the big ass
Not the cool one.
magnifying glass.
Because he's not cool, okay?
Hmm?
Sherlock Holmes is not cool. He's a heroin addict and he
Who said
sucks.
he was cool?
A lot. Well, I'm just saying in general. It's like when people say Rick's cool
Who's Rick?
from Rick and Morty.
I like Rick.
Rick's not.
I don't think he's cool, but I like Rick.
He's a bad person.
He deals with.
No, Rick's a
there's
bad person.
There's a Watch Mojo that breaks down the times he was a good person.
Rick's a bad person.
He's doing bad.
He's still
things.
wiped out.
People think that
civilization.
guy's cool and he's awful.
He's just having fun.
He's just
I'm
the Joker, baby.
Dude, there's a guy that got so mad that people kept saying he was that guy, and he is cringe too. He wrote this long thing on like Facebook. First of all, like my jacket cost me
First
$800.
of all, fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
My jacket was $800. On top of that, I have professionals who do my Joker makeup, and he wears glasses over his Joker outfit. That's even the worst part, though, because
Why?
like you're not into character anymore. You gotta drop the
My
glasses.
father was a gamer.
And he's probably like, and my hair doesn't dust off green, because that's the biggest thing.
Because
to me.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Joker, baby, and his hair's like shags the green out of it. Makes me fucking love it even more. Are you looking up something before I wrap it up?
No.
All right. Well, that's it. Make sure you guys check us out on all them
That's a
interwebs.
terrible wrap up.
What do you want me to say?
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby. Go on to YouTube. I'm gonna just have to really pimp out
No.
iTunes and Spotify.
Pokemon, I got Batman. I got a low bunny. No, Riddler. No.
iTunes
bunny,
and Spotify will be where I'll mainly tell everybody
So no
to
one
go.
grooms-
But YouTube, I'll still put up our blank audio. Our blank audio
Just a black
podcast.
screen.
Yeah,
Just put
you
a-
guys are the ones that all told me like people listen. They didn't watch. They listen.
Don't put a black screen.
Well, I'll put our logo or something. But
I'm talking about I use
Discord with a video camera.
no, I just use podcast apps and listen to
well, how
them
would you find us on a podcast app?
through things like Twitter and Facebook and
No
not Twitter.
Spotify,
and
no
Twitter
iTunes?
anymore, but
No iTunes, no
Mastodon.
Spotify?
Masterdom.
It sounds like it'd be like that kid. I don't know how I talk like that.
Sorry, what's the Elon Musk where he's holding the joint?
That's me. That's Rogan, right? The Hurricane Tortilla. That's what you sound like when you're talking about the Mastodon. or-
hey, sugar.
Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla.
Such a Declan thing to say.
Why is that a meat?
I don't know. But how do you
Get on
find
the
how do you
fridge.
find us on your podcast apps or whatever?
Oh, I just
You can't.
search
Can
for,
you? Will we come up? Oh wow! Look at that. So just go on anything and search for us, and we're on all those different places.
Anything.
But like I said, I have to really push Spotify. I have to really push iTunes.
What's the right leaning Cozy? Check us out on Cozy TV.
Cozy?
Cozy's owned by Nick Fuentes. You know who Nick Fuentes
I
is?
have no clue.
Okay, good.
He's my cousin.
No, he's a neo-Christian nationalist.
Wow.
He believes that races shouldn't mix and stuff like that.
Does he have a point?
No. He wants us to maintain a European identity.
That will never happen.
That doesn't mean anything.
He should have started long time
It's
ago.
really funny because everybody who debates him is like, do you not know that the Europeans hate each other? They don't like each other.
Not to mention, he's a little late in the game to have us start.
European identity. I thought the whole point was America did not have a European identity.
We're all mutts,
Not all of us. Some of us are pure-blooded.
like you.
I'm a pure white.
I'm Hunter Hearst Helmsley in this bitch. I'm a blue blood.
I'm a pure Quincy.
Ryan's showing me.
I want to see.
He's showing me like my dad did a test on Facebook to see what is it. Which Christmas character are you? He's Frosty the Snowman. Well, I guess my dad's gonna be gone in the summer.
That's the picture you should put up for the podcast. It's just that picture of your dad. He'd be pissed.
He gets mad when I blast him anytime on. Because here's the thing on Facebook. I know I should wrap it up, but on Facebook and everything, it shows like if you're on a like page. So I'll argue with people about wrestling, and then Adam jumps on like a dick, going, "You're wrong." So my dad will be on like this girl's page and like, "Oh, like she's hot," and I'm like, "Dad, settle down," or something. So my dad gets hella irritated. I'll jump on these pages of his and be like, "Dad, stop!" And then
someone else's feed it'll show that Ernie and
Yep.
Enriquez just responded
Exactly.
to your dad. His dad.
I don't remember this.
Anyways, thank you for watching. Check us out. Like, subscribe, share. We'll see you later. Declan, go ahead.
It's a podcast.
I hope they have their mic off.
You mean their headphones set off? That's fine. That's bad as podcast.